fat turkey, collard green, corn licking, Tyler Perry looking bitch. Bitch, go get some collard green, bitch. Go get some collard green, bitch. You fat ass turkey, die, bitch. That looks like a raw piece of chicken. Collard green, corn looking ass bitch.
Billy, go the other way. Billy, go the other way. No.
Bitch, smoke me, nigga. Smoke me, bitch.
Yeah. Hey, y'all know we in downtown.
I don't give a fuck.
Go.
My birthday.
Hey, it's Bila birthday. It's Big Bila birthday.
Yeah, it's your fucking birthday. Yeah.
All right, what is going on, entertainers? So time comes to y'all with another video. So in this video, we're doing an unpopular opinion just about Nowthatstv, okay? So we're going to do 10 unpopular opinions, and we're going to start off with first unpopular opinion. I feel like Nowthatstv's cast music is way better than Zeus's music. If you look at some of the artists on Zeus versus Nowthatstv's music, to me, I actually do listen to on a day-to-day basis. Like, who is really listening to I Eat on repeat? I'll wait. Also, name an Automatic song. I'll wait. Name a Roly Poly song that does not feature Ivory. I'll wait. Exactly. So that's why I feel like that's an unpopular opinion. Some may not agree with me, but I really do feel as if they have stronger artists on that network versus a Zeus, because Florida Water, we have LaRue, we have Akasha, we have Ivory, because Ivory was on Nowthatstv first, so technically she is Nowthatstv. Diamond, she was on Nowthatstv first, so you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of artists on there that actually make really good music that you could actually listen to on a repeated basis. So that's my first unpopular opinion. My second unpopular opinion, South Central Baddies is not needed. I'm sorry. Like, it's entertaining and all, but it's like some of y'all be asking me, oh, recap it. I'm going to be recapping squabbles.
It's not organic to me, you know? It's not, you know what I mean? I feel like a bitch gotta work harder for this, you know what I mean? Like a bitch need to work a little harder for this. Hold it.
Hey, Juice, do me a favor. Search her real quick.
That's what I'm going to be doing. Don't get me wrong. It looks like the girls are actually doing stuff this season. But besides that, the past few seasons, especially especially 5, they didn't really even do much but just squabble, throwing pee, feces, and all of that. So it's like in the grand scheme of things, like that show, don't get me wrong, it did birth a lot of what we are entertained by when it comes to like the people that was on the show. But in the grand scheme of things, I feel like it's not more so needed, but it doesn't make sense. There's no purpose. There really is no purpose. Like, let's be really real here. Like, they just get in the house, they squabble over a group chat. Anybody can film something like that. That's just my opinion. Okay, it might be unpopular, but that's what this video is called. So, my third unpopular opinion is that the Playboys are some of the most underrespected, untaken care of cast on that platform. I feel like when it comes to that show, I feel like they don't give it enough clout. They don't give it enough coverage. Like, look at this past season, that reunion. I really want to know whose idea was that, because that was crazy. Like, to do a streaming reunion don't even make sense. First of all, streaming is similar, of course, in relation to Twitch. You cannot fight on Twitch. If you fight on Twitch or do nothing crazy, they will ban you. I know this because I got a Twitch ban before. So whoever idea thought it was good to stream a reunion in a sit-down sort of format, that was stupid as hell to me, because, like, why would you want them sitting down where they should be having conversations? They should be on couches. This should be a regular reunion. So this is something that to me made me realize that, like, wow, like, I feel like the Playboys don't really matter as much as some of the other casts do. I don't know if it's because they don't do as much numbers as some of the other casts or what, but I could just see that the thought and the care into the Playboys is not up there. Like, it's just sort of like, you know, they don't really matter as much as some of the other casts. My fourth unpopular opinion, I feel like Swag should host the reunions. Like, I feel like the last few reunions I've watched of him, he's come at the end and kind of taken over from the people that were supposed to be hosting. And I feel like he do a good job. We see him kind of host the podcast on his channel, and he does a great job of doing it. So I feel like he should be the full-time reunion host because he does a great job. He saves the reunion every time with coming on there, asking the questions, or kind of facilitating what's going on. So I think that he should be the one that should host the reunion going from now, and then have maybe like a guest host or something going through. Deja is beautiful. Where Cash said, beautiful. She is beautiful. She looks beautiful. Host, once again, she's beautiful. Beautiful. My fifth unpopular opinion, Cashmere be taking it too far. I seen a post the other day. She had made making fun of somebody in ET family who literally just passed. Like, I'm talking about, like, she reposted him in the grave. I'm not in the grave, in the casket. And then said, F yo, dead people, F you, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, this is why, Cash, a lot of good things will never happen for you. Because, like, you damn near talk about somebody who just passed away. Like, it's one thing to talk about somebody who's been there for like years. But like, they just passed away because they just had the funeral. Like, wow. She's funny, don't get me wrong. I find her highly entertaining. I think she's an entertainer. So, girl, don't eat me up. But I'm just, it's unpopular opinion. She goes too far. Like, that's crazy. Like, what did ET? I really want to know what ET did to her recently for her to be going as hard as she's been on her lately. Because that to me was like, damn, that was low. Like, that was the lowest of low. Mind you, she had just did the funeral like a day before that post that Cash had posted. So that's why I feel like she went too far. Like, it's that nigga who just died like a few months ago, couple years ago. It was like days the funeral happened, like a day or two before she posted, after your dead uncle or something. I forgot what relative it was, but condolences to you, ethereal. But yes, Cash, I think, takes it too far. I feel like people kind of let her slide with it because she is funny, but it comes to a point where it's like, damn, girl, like, is it really that serious? Because sometimes I really feel like some of the beefs with her don't even be that serious. Like, half the time it be over the shows, which the shows y'all beef over like the dumbest of crap. So it's not like it be like personal. But I guess what ET is that personal because they did know each other before the show. My next unpopular opinion, I feel like the hookup is way better than Love Cabin. I don't know if that's unpopular or not, but I feel like when it comes to the hookup, like, it's more storyline progression. They actually look like they're dating and like each other. I feel like Love Cabin, a lot of the people went on there just to like get the clout. They went on there to get the clout. They went on there to get the money, and that's about it. Like, look at John, for example. Have y'all seen his before and after photos? And some of them lied too. Like, they came on there like posing as something that they weren't. One of them, mainly John, coming on there acting like they were, some big wig. And then we have the hookup, who's like, they actually are dating around in real life aside from the show. Like, that's why the drama is so good, because they're actually dating in real life. They're not just dating for the show and all of it. So that's why I feel like the hookup is way, way, way better than Love Cabin. My next unpopular opinion is I feel like the Nowthatstv fandom is hypocritical with their hate towards Naj. And I'm gonna say this. I feel like with her fighting Cash that one round, right? Everybody's on her because she only gave one round and 12 out of that round. But besides that, what did she do so badly for her to warrant the hate that she gets now? I feel like she cannot post anything without the blogs reposting her and getting so much backlash. She cannot say anything without getting any backlash. And it's like a lot of y'all faves be doing some side eye type of stuff, but y'all don't say nothing. For instance, when Ivory went on live with Mel, that to me was weird. I don't care what nobody say. Like, Mel accepting that was even weirder. Like, at the end of the day, you could forgive her whatever you want, but she pissed on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she released on you. Really, 1, 2, 3, released them. Like, she did it through her hoo-ha. Like, how could you like look past that? I'm starting like, that's too far. Like, it's one thing to forgive somebody you fist fight. Okay, boom, babu. Like, a lot of people do that. But like, a P is a whole nother, like you really try to violate me in a whole nother way. Like, you turn me into a porta potty. But people did not look at that sideways. Cause to me, that was a little fake on Ivory's side too. Cause it's not like y'all gonna ever be cool or friends like that. I know it was just for Key, but little stuff like that, y'all be so quick to get down on her, but then y'all overlook stuff like that, and y'all don't call out stuff like that as if it never happened. Meanwhile, we all seen it happen. Okay, I think a lot of y'all don't like Naj just because y'all don't like Cash. I like both of them, to be honest, but I don't think that Naj deserves all the hate that she got, because once again, the whole Cash and Naj thing, I feel like both of them were avoiding each other at some point. I don't think one was avoiding the other in an instance. Okay, I feel like both of them were avoiding each other hardcore and really not trying to fight because they didn't want to lose that heavy hitter title. So her swinging and twirling out of the fight, I don't think should have been that big of a to-do. It's not like the bitch did not show up. Also, another thing too, Ivory, because I'm gonna keep using her as an example, because I do feel like a lot of the fandom lets her slide with stuff that they wouldn't let somebody else slide with. Ivory, when she got into that fight with Ayana, when she literally somersaulted and she turned into a gymnast, nobody said nothing. I mean, they did, don't get me wrong, but they didn't go as hard as the whole Naj versus Cash thing. I do not feel like the fans went as hard as Naj versus Cash and her twirling out that fight. But when Ivory did a plie, she did a somersault, okay? She gave Gabby Douglas a run for her money with that flip. The people didn't do too much for me. Like, they was just like, oh, you know, but the Naj thing, y'all was like, oh my God. Hate her, F her. How dare she? How dare she? Meanwhile, to me, I feel like out of all of the cast, she to me has been one of the most loyal to the network. She didn't, until her and the network got in bad terms, that's when she started talking down on them. Don't get me wrong, but I'm talking about before that. She never went to any other like network auditions and stuff like that, like some other people did. She didn't go to another network and started bashing Nowthatstv like some other people did. So it's like, I don't get how the network hates her so much based off of that one fight and her doing that one round. Because my whole thing is, if it was that big of a deal, she wouldn't have gotten the money because she got the money, correct? So if it was that stipulated for them to go 3 rounds, right? She wouldn't have gotten the money because then she would have violated her contract, correct? I'm just saying. Next unpopular opinion, I feel like Mommy G should not be on Nowthatstv. I feel like they've let her do enough in regards to showing us that she do not care about us as Black people and she thinks she's better than. The fact that people that they keep giving her platforms to me is crazy because it's like all she's doing is just keep spewing hate about how she's, you know, I'm the man, I'm Black, I'm better than the Black bitches, like doing all of that stuff. Like at this point, it's like y'all feeding into her doing what she's doing and kind of rewarding her for that. So I do find her funny, don't get me wrong. She does make me laugh and she does make the people talk, but it comes to a point where it's like, why are we continuing to giving her a platform? Also, too, it's not like she's doing a lot with it because on the recent episode of Hookup, freaking Tokyo said she had to buy her kids clothes. So it's like, girl, so you just coming on here talk about your pussy and you're not doing nothing with it? That's crazy. So I feel like Mommy G needs to get off of Nowthatstv. My next unpopular opinion, I feel like Joyce ruined Dollhouse. Like, to me, Dollhouse could have been way greater had they had another host because we couldn't move past Joyce beefing with everybody on the cast. Although some of the stuff was entertaining, it just revolved around Joyce beefing with the girls, and we didn't get to know a lot of the girls. Like, a lot of the girls, y'all probably wouldn't even remember some of their names because we didn't really get to know them at all or see anything funny from them or even get any much dialogue from them because it was just revolved around Joyce and her crew beefing with all of the cast and her insulting all of the cast. So I hope they don't do the same thing for season 2 because y'all might as well rename the show Joyce versus her ops. Like, that's what it should have been called. Joyce's Dollhouse. Joyce's ops versus Joyce versus Dollhouse. A concept. I feel like she ruined it completely. Like, if it was another host, we probably would have gotten like some good content. My last unpopular opinion, Big Lex's music is not that bad. I don't care what nobody say. I have Big Lex's music and I listen to it at even the gym. Like, I feel like her music is not that bad. And I feel like because of how she talks online and how she's rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, people go straight to insulting her music. But it is not that bad, okay? Stunner who? Stunner what? Like, you feel me? Like, I listen to her music, y'all, and it's not that bad compared to some of the other girls that have tried to rap and stuff. So I'm just saying, like, if Big Lex's songs were given to another artist that's more likable, they would probably be hitting tracks and trending and TikTok dances, all of that. Okay, I'm more lit than your bitch. She can't keep cut. She a little stick. Niggas want to hit because I'm thinking as a bitch. Like, come on now. Like, The girls that know, okay? Put aside all the stuff she's done and said. Let's just talk about the music by itself. It's good, okay? So that's some of my unpopular opinions of Nowthatstv. I'm probably going to do a Zeus version. I'm probably going to do other network versions. Please let me know what y'all think about some of my unpopular opinions. Do y'all agree? Do y'all not agree? Let me know what y'all think down below. And we are babies.